And if you look at just starting in January through the end of last week, really, yes, there was a slight uptick for Joe Biden if you go back to, I mean, it's by 1 percentage point back to January, but it's been relatively steady. What are you seeing that this does not actually illustrate?
So, Dana, we started HIT strategy specifically to understand the opinions of voters underrepresented and misrepresented in public polling. And what we find is in a lot of these public polls that black voters are being both underrepresented and misrepresented. That when you look at some of these polls with a sample size of 100 or 200 black folks in it, then, if you have 10 or 20 of them that are weird, and given pollsters weird answers, then you have 10 or 20% of noise in that poll. And so larger sample size allows us to mute some of that noise.
And so you're doing some of that polling with
absolutely. So as opposed to seeing 20% of black support for Donald Trump, we're seeing closer to 9 to 12% black support for Donald Trump. So there is an increase. He is doing better amongst black voters. Trump is doing better amongst black voters, but not 10 or 20 points better that we've been seeing in some of the public polling.
What are you